Call to the honourable member for Higgins.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. Yesterday, the Prime Minister brought First Ministers together for a National Cabinet meeting. What are the outcomes of this significant meeting, and how will they strengthen Medicare and the NDIS for years to come?
Call to the Prime Minister.
I thank the member for Higgins, my favourite ever member for Higgins, I must say, for her question. And indeed, yesterday the National Cabinet advanced reforms in health, but also following on the work that we've done with the National Skills Agreement. We had the most significant National Cabinet meeting on domestic policy that we've seen for a very, very long time. Significant deal on health reform, locking in health and hospital funding so the Commonwealth contribution rises to 45% by 2035. Locking in a 12-year agreement on health and hospitals is a significant achievement, whilst delivering also an immediate $1.2 billion injection in strengthening Medicare, more urgent care clinics, action to keep older people out of hospital and those who should be out of hospital earlier, providing them with a pathway in order to do so, making sure we deal with health workforce issues as well. Secondly, of course, we had the National Disability Insurance Scheme. Now, the NDIS has delivered life-changing support for Australians, and we want it to be strong and sustainable into the future. National Cabinet agreed to work together to progress the legislative changes and work together to improve the experience of participants and restore the original intent of the scheme. We'll jointly design and fund foundational supports to be delivered through existing service settings such as schools and childcare centres, and will work in a constructive way to make sure that people with disability get the care that they need. We also agreed to extend the GST No Worse Off guarantee in its current form for 3 years, from 2027-28. What this combination does is to provide states and territories with the certainty to be able to provide the services that people rely upon, making sure that we're delivering in a way that's constructive, the Federation working as it should, in a constructive, cooperative manner. And I do want to thank the Premiers and Chief Ministers for the work and agreement that they have done. This is an outstanding outcome from yesterday's meeting, and I look forward to seeing the results in issues like addressing elective surgery waiting lists, which will be an absolute priority from the health reforms that we dealt with.